This is the long story capsule, our daily summary of the 2000 word substantive long story that we carry in our long reads page. Today's story is about something that affects all of us. It's about the delivery guys who come and deliver food at our houses. Most of us have experienced it at least several times in our lives by now. So today's story by Sunera is about what's been happening most recently in Bangalore and Bombay, where there have been protests led by these delivery executives working for Swiggy and Zomato. What's been happening on the ground, Sunera?
Right. So, Ajay, what's happened is Zomato has changed its rate card, and by rate card we mean the compensation that they give to their delivery executives per delivery. So, it was lowered from the basic payout of 40 rupees to 30 rupees, and they've also changed the structure and the way in which incentives get monetized. So, for the number of deliveries, the delivery executives get a certain incentive over and above that. They've also lowered those. So, in effect, delivery executives were feeling that they were being, not compensated fairly, which is why they decided to protest both in Bombay and Bangalore.
Sure, but wherein these jobs are very sought after for the last few years, a lot of the news reporting has been about how they get paid a lot of money and it's like you make a quick buck and you work whenever you want. So, why is the allure not there anymore?
Right. It's very interesting because you're also reporting on this, and we spent some time tracking some delivery executives in Delhi and in Gurgaon. So, a lot of people I spoke to said that they got into the profession thinking that it's something that will obviously pay them upwards of 30,000 a month. But as of now, today, if you see, a lot of them make between 15 to 20,000 rupees. You have to also understand that the gig economy, which has grown extensively over the last few years, is essentially, at least in the food delivery sector, is for people who are looking for to make a quick buck. It's like for temp workers, contractual laborers who are not being able to get a high paying job. So they look at this as like a way to just, fill in their days or to take it up as an extra job. So Swiggy, for instance, says that the average tenure for delivery boys in its company is about 8 to 12 months, which basically means it's a quick way of making money for a lot of them. So clearly, as the demand has grown, there are about 5 lakh delivery executives in India today, 80 million orders fulfilled monthly. It's become a demand and supply situation wherein there are lots of people joining them. And clearly, the incentive, which were almost 30,000 rupees, or at least were projected to be that, are now down to 15,000 rupees. So it's sort of, I would say, evened itself out
Sure.
as the number of people who are joining these jobs have increased.
Sure. So, and the story also looks at some of the larger issues around labor with gig economy itself, about what kind of benefits do they deserve? Do they deserve a minimum wage? But for that, you'll have to go check the story. It's up on livemin.com. Thanks for joining us today. Thank you.